Number 1, where do we get our Arcana? And also the recipes for our Horadric Jewels. And before you say Arcana gathering seems to be bugged, it's actually not auto pickup and you probably missed tons of them. All these things drop together in Horadric strong rooms. You'll either get yourself a sigil that says it 100% has a strong room in it, or you just go into any other Nightmare Dungeon sigil and there might be a room. As you enter the dungeon and run a bit around in it, you'll see this purple energy emanating from you. This leads you to the Horadric Gateway, where you'll fight your way through. We will have to kill all these monsters and then the portal opens up. In the front room, you get to choose pillars that will determine how your strong room plays out. In my case, I can choose 3. For example, getting reward upgrade 3 will summon a special demon. Cool. Pillars will tether nearby enemies, killing them grants 4 more Horadric attunement. And if I approach pillars, there will be bonus ambushes. All of this leads to me getting more attunement because we want to get all the way to 6. 6 would be most loot. Then we just kill things, activate the rituals, kill more things, and really try to get this to 6 as fast as possible, because you don't actually have to wait for the end of the timer. If you manage to get to 6 by 40 seconds, you right away fight against the end boss. So the faster you clear, the better it is. Now already heads up before you freak out, you don't have to get to 6 to actually get the Horadric Jewels, to get Arcana or anything. You will simply get more loot and a better chance for stuff if you have a better attunement rank. After killing the boss, we got the Horadric Cache. And here again, the big warning. The actual drops, the recipe book, and also your stupid Arcanas are random items in here. Potent Alloy. That one is an Arcana, but it's not auto pickup, right? I can run over this and I will not pick it. So I'm going to go for Why would I pick up a yellow item? And then I'm gone. And I 100% during leveling missed this stuff already. It can also be a legendary color and it can be blue color. Boink. There it is. God damn it. Christ Jesus Almighty. Why is this not auto pickup? Why is this not different color coded? This is how easily you can miss it. Now it could have also dropped me a tome. And yes, I've gotten tomes and Arcanas together. And on top, you have a chance to get a Nightmare Escalation Sigil. So we actually get the Escalation Sigil together with an Arcana, both. And now you don't even have to finish the Nightmare Dungeon if you don't feel like it. I mean, I at this point have tons of Sigil dust, so I don't necessarily need to walk to the very end, especially if it is an annoying Nightmare Dungeon. Now, Corrupted Grotto is actually a good one, so I don't mind finishing that one. But you could also just leave and start the next strong room dungeon. That being said, after finishing a strong room, you get a buff. You gain increased Horadric favor from monster kills, or bonus XP, or bonus Obducite, or bonus gold. All of these things are possible. Look at that buff before you decide to do or not do the Nightmare Dungeon. Now, the very good thing about this season is that from Torment 1 on, every Nightmare Dungeon gives you Obducite, and the actual Horadric strong rooms give you tons of Obducite as well. As you can see, I am in Torment 3 right now. I have not been in a single Infernal Horde. This is 8 times Masterworked, 8 times Masterworked, 8 times Masterworked here as well. I have another 10,000 You get so much Obducite from Nightmare Dungeons, from doing your Nightmare Dungeon escalations, from simply jumping into strong room after strong room after strong room. Now, where did we get our Horadric Phials though? And the most amount I've gotten is from Nightmare Dungeon escalation. As you kill Asteros, you do Nightmare Dungeon 1, Nightmare Dungeon 2, Nightmare Dungeon 3. And then on Nightmare Dungeon 4, you're going to fight against the man, the myth, the legend, who does actually have good loot, and he can drop you actual Horadric Jewels. Not the recipe, the actual jewel he can drop for you. But he also gets you 3,000 to 4,000 of those vials. Considering that we need 3,000 vials to craft one jewel. Yeah, that helps. That's not the only source for vials. Before we talk about that though, where do you craft the jewels? You walk up to the quest giver, then Horadric Lapidary, and then on the right side, you can craft your jewels here. You'll need the Horadric Vials and then simply gem fragments to actually make it. Another source for vials are the different kinds of Nightmare Dungeons. You can choose to do the Corrupted Grotto Horadric Vial Reserve. It will have chests throughout the whole dungeon that drop tons of vials. The Gem Reserve has all kinds of different gems, whereas the Amethyst Reserve has tons of amethysts. You could also get materials, and that's all kinds of materials. Forgotten Wisdom is bonus XP blobs, but not as much as you would think it is. There's also the Gold Reserve and the Equipment Delve that has chests full of equipment everywhere. That one, extremely good. Don't do this before Torment. Otherwise, you'll miss out on legendary ancestral items. Now, what about your reputation? How do we push reputation the fastest? Because down here it says gain reputation with the Horror Dream by completing dungeons. That's wrong. You actually gain reputation from killing elites the most. Helltide, the Pit, Infernal Hordes, or the Strong Rooms itself give you tons of reputation. I was actually farming lair bosses and opening their lair chest. 0 reputation. Not a single point. So that Horadric knowledge was really just from farming the Helltide. And on top, you can go to the Lapidary and then turn your bonus vials you have, if you don't need them anymore, into even more knowledge. Here, I can get another 400 knowledge right now. That won't be needed though. You're gonna make tons inside the pit with the Infernal Hordes and also going into these strong rooms itself, farming for the other stuff. Later, you can then use your bonus vials to just boost the reputation further and further to get the loot caches that will inevitably come out of it. And your farm can be boosted even more. We get the seasonal blessings. I'm currently sitting at 3 and I need more Arcanas to go further. I'm sitting at 8 out of 10. Again, you probably missed tons of Arcana already. Now we have the Urn of Glyphs that you get more glyph upgrades. Cool. But we also have the Urn of Curiosities back again, that the Purveyor of Curiosities gives you double loot. So if I now plan to spend my obols, I'll refund this, no matter the stacking gold cost, because it's capped at some point, and I'll put 2 points in Curiosity. Same goes over to the right side, boost the number of vials found in the locket. You don't want this. You want the Urn of Strong Rooms. Boost the chance of finding an additional escalation sigil. If you already do Strong Rooms, you goddamn do this, sir. And as you then actually do the escalation, you want to get bonus loot from Astaroth. Make sure to swip and swap them back and forth to the loot that you're doing right now, especially when you're about to spend your obols. Do you still need Infernal Hordes this season? Yes, but I would do only the 6-wave Infernal Hordes, because you're going to open the 200 offering chest to get the temper reset scrolls. Right now, this amulet has terrible tempers. I need a temper reset scroll, but I don't need to go to 10 waves of Infernal Hordes for that. Now, 6 waves is enough to get 200 offering and then get 2-3 temper reset scroll, 2-3 temper reset scroll. Because my Obducite, I'm really just getting from pumping through those nightmare dungeons. It's working so well, especially with the strong room, high enemy density, 6 attunement chest. Bam! Tons of Obducite. Any questions left? Put them in the comments below. Looking for a level guide? Bam, got you covered, and the build for that as well. Enjoy. Have a fantastic good day.